Behind every great character lies an even greater personality and voice. Left 4 Dead's William Bill Overbeck was graced with the voice of none other than Jim French. Mr. French passed away on December 21st at the age of 89, but he led a life full of colorful history that was painted by his very charismatic voice. Born in 1929 in Seattle, Washington, French set his sights on a path into radio broadcasting at a very early age. He said himself at 8, and he declared that it would be his dream job. So much so that he turned to his family's garage into a make-believe studio where he would broadcast into a tomato can microphone mounted on a broomstick. His first work in radio was at a station called KPAS in Pasadena, California at the tender age of 16, where he did remote broadcasts of dancing festivals and big band concerts. During the events of World War II, French was drafted and deployed to Japan, where he quickly found work at an armed forces radio service where he started writing weekly radio shows. In 1948, he returned to his hometown of Seattle, going on to follow his passion and create a theater of the mind with radio dramas like the Harry Nile series and the further adventures of Sherlock Holmes at stations like KIRO AM.
Yeah, well, the fun seems to be the key to it, and as I understand it, there is a way that this is somehow going to come from revenues that we already have.
Over the course of the last 60 years, he has worked with syndicated programming like Imagination Theater and other shows that span over 120 radio stations across the United States, Canada, and Sirius XM Radio. As of 2011, he had even written and produced for over 800 shows. He used his experience in the military to his acting advantage in the 1996 miniseries Pandora's Clock that aired on NBC, where he played a non-commissioned officer in the military for the first 2 episodes.
Will do.
Jim French eventually found steady work outside the radio spectrum when he auditioned as a voice actor with Valve, where he landed spots as Father Gregory in Half-Life 2.
Look to your own salvation.
The Fisherman in Half-Life 2 Lost Coast.
Here, now, let me just unlock this gate for you. Got the key right here.
Bill in Left 4 Dead 2 and Payday the Heist as a cameo in the opening scene to one of the missions.
They better let me smoke up there.
And Elder Titan in Dota 2. It seemed Jim French knew of his worsening health, and in March of 2017, he and his family decided to close up shop, where they shut down his studio that had been working on Imagination Theater for over a decade.
What do you have up your sleeve, Holmes? You know perfectly well what that emblem signifies.
Do I?
It isn't 3 different dogs. It's Cerberus, dog with 3 heads.
As a courtesy, you can view his works and productions. All you have to do is visit jimfrenchproductions.com. To gamers, he was the voice of many iconic Valve Studio characters.
Let's not throw a party till we're out of the city.
To the radio world, he was the voice of hundreds of shows that brightened the days of the common man. And to himself, he followed his dreams of radio entertainment that started in a garage, went through Japan and back, and blossomed into Imagination Theater and so much more. We'd like to say, rest in peace, Jim French. Thank you for watching, and if you'd like to see a profile video on the character he portrayed in the popular game series Left 4 Dead, just click the link below. And always remember to keep your chin up, and always stay WoW.